your tone. But I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time, so call me whenever. 'Cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like. So baby, come and take my hand tonight, and know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la. Sing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like. Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like. Where's the fun in doing what you're told? But I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time, so call me whenever. 'Cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like. So baby, come and take my hand tonight, and know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la.
How about now? Can you guys hear me now? Well, it's the audio now. I forgot to click the mute button. Can you hear me now, guys? I know it takes a minute. How about now, guys? Now? Can you hear me now? I'm waiting for my first yes. Yay! Okay. We're live. Okay, awesome. Hi, everybody. How's the picture? Is it buffering or is it pretty good? Sorry, we got to get these things out of the way in the beginning. Because sometimes my internet will mess up. Okay, awesome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been waiting all day for this. Believe it or not, been waiting all day. I've been preparing and just thinking about how it's going to go. So we'll jump right into it. I want to start by saying hi to everybody. I see you all in the chat, so I want to say hi to absolutely everybody that's here. Thank you so much for being here. And, okay. I actually called Lindsay before. I'm like, Lindsay, I'm nervous, and she talked me down off the ledge. She's in the chat. So everybody please say hi to Lindsay, because she's the same Lindsay that's always in all my videos and always helping me out and being fun. So that is the same Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Okay, be normal, Jim, be normal. Okay. The picture's buffering sometimes. Looks great. Okay, if the picture gets like terrible or freezes, let me know in the comments. But other than that, we will proceed. Lemonade is on the couch. And she's licking herself. So that's probably not the prettiest picture, but it's what dogs do. I know Lemonade gives the illusion that she's a very proper girl, but she's dog as much as any other dog. Lemonade. Oh, I need my chat to catch up because I'm ahead of you guys, so it's kind of hard, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I'm a little bit ahead of you guys, but we'll see how this goes. Let me turn on my light. I actually wanted to make sure I was prepared, so I made a sheet of all your questions. And to make sure I didn't miss the ones, especially the ones that I got multiple times. So there you go. Okay, let's do this, guys. I'm Jen from Masumba, and one of the biggest questions I got, because a lot of you are new to the channel, is about my past, or where I come from, my family. So I figured I'd just tell you a little bit about me, where I'm from and stuff. And I'm originally from Massachusetts. I talk about that a lot in the vlog. And I was born there. And my parents are mixed race. So my dad is actually from Africa, and my mom's Italian. So I'm mixed. And I have two brothers and a sister. And let's see, I grew up to the age of 15. I lived at home with my family, but I started to have a lot of symptoms of things. I remember in second grade when I started to get tics. It literally just started one day out of nowhere, and I was like, what is going on right now? And then I started with the OCD and getting over and over thoughts and rituals, and I tried to hide it because I thought I was the only person in the world that felt that way and that did these things. I didn't understand what was happening to me, and so it kind of wore me down over the years. I got very depressed when I got into high school, and my parents ended up putting me in a hospital, and then ever since then I was kind of always in some sort of group home or facility because it was just got really hard to be at home. I don't know. And I think sometimes it was easier in a group home or a facility because they had a schedule. It was easier to follow a schedule. So I was been living in placement since I was 15. And yeah, so that's my little story about that. I've been to a lot of places. Some of them were nice, but most of them were not. And I got some bad things happen to me. A lot of bad things happened to me, and Steph not be mean, and I got hurt. You know, they would hurt me and stuff. So a lot of stuff happened, and but then I made it through that, and I ended up to my placement that I'm at now in Florida. And at first it was really hard, but things have been going well for the past, like, I would say the past 3 years, but the past 2 years have been stellar. Absolutely stellar. And that's when I've been making my YouTube videos, and I started, I started with my piano channel because a lot of you guys know I play the piano, and I actually had a YouTube channel for my piano first since 2014. But then I started to want to like make little skits and stuff, so I started my second channel. It was originally called Jen Adventures TV, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with the channel. It was just like it was just like a way of me expressing myself. And I found that it was helpful. Like, I was learning how to talk more fluently and off the top of my head. And I was gaining confidence and camera skills and just skills in general. So, I just kept going with it. And then we changed the name to Rebranding Autism because I decided I wanted to, like, show my life and how I was living my life besides all the things that had happened to me, or the things that were holding me back. And that's how Rebranding Autism was born. Let me look in the chat because I see you guys have asked some questions. Yes, that's Lindsay. That's in my videos. When did I start my channel? This channel I started about 2-3 years ago. Let's see. I know someone else had a question. Yes, I do have a great group of people around me. I have my staff and I have my church friends. Because I live in a very small town, and when I started going to church, I got on the worship team where I play the keys, the piano, and they're like very close. We're like a family, so they're always like picking me up and taking me out places. My friend Amanda always comes for me, and it's just great. So yes, I'm surrounded by a lot of great people now. It wasn't always that way. It wasn't always that way at all. I used to be just me alone, trying to survive out there. But yeah, now I'm thriving. That's a good word for it, thriving. Whoa, the Positive Autism just gave me a super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Positive Autism said, just because we love you. Keep up the awesome work you do and making wonderful music. I will. Definitely. I think if you guys do want at the end, maybe I'll play a song or something before we sign off at the end. I've got so many questions here. Hey Jen, what kind of filmmaking equipment do you have? I have, believe it or not, I make my vlogs almost always with my phone. Just because I feel like when I'm out in the community and I'm carrying a camera, I feel very self-conscious. And a lot of times, like, stores and restaurants won't really want you filming in there. But if you just got your phone and you're kind of, like, doing it, they won't really realize it, or they think you're just, like, taking an Instagram picture. So they don't get as all in a... I'm not as tough as Asa. Like, Asa Moss from Father and Autism, I know he did... I know that he did a video about it because they were like trying to tell him he couldn't film or something where he was, and he was like, if you're in a public place, you could film, and he'll just like stand up. But I haven't got that far yet, but I hope one day to be as more bold and just stand up for my rights, because you know, you really can film places. I mean, I think stores and restaurants and can tell you no cameras because it's their private property, but if you're like in a public space, you technically can film, but it's just weird. Anyways, long answer for a quick question, Jen. I'm working on being concise. What are some of your favorite things, such as food, movies, music? Colton Mitchell. Yes, I have that actually on my list of things, so I'm going to get to that. I promise. I'm trying to get to some of these comments. What made me move to Florida? Says Baby Cornball. I like your name. Baby Cornball. I actually was in a very bad residential program in Massachusetts where they use like painful skin shocks. I've made videos about, so I won't get into it here. But and it was torture, and I was there for like 7 years, and I didn't have guardian of myself, and my family didn't have guardian, so I had no control over the situation. But then my family got guardian, and they were able to get me out. But the only place that would take me was this place in Florida. Nobody wanted to take me in Massachusetts. That's how I ended up here, and that's fine with me, because now I'm living the life. You know what I mean? And we just got a super chat. Dunking on me tomorrow. Love your videos. Jennifer Schneider, thank you. And you know what? I'm going out tomorrow, so I will have to get some coffee or some cool drink. Thank you so much, Jennifer Schneider. I really appreciate that. Heidi Lily says, my son has autism. He is 32, and he plays guitar and sometimes keyboard. That's awesome. That's awesome. Music really helps me. I think it helps a lot of people. I love you. I relate to you. Is dating difficult? Have you had true love? Rachel Rubin. If I were to date, yes, it would be very difficult. I never have dated. I don't think I've ever had true love. I've had plenty of crushes, but never like true love. So, I don't know. It's hard to answer. I really don't have much experience in that area, and I'm fine with that because it's just too overwhelming. So yeah, I miss out on like having a family and stuff. And I think about that sometimes because my friends have families and then they do family activities together and I'm not exactly invited, or it's just weird. So yeah, I don't know. I've never really dated, so kind of hard to answer, but that's just my experience. Sandy Rhodes sent a super chat. Thank you so much, Sandy Rhodes. She didn't put any comment with it, but thank you very much. Savannah says, do you still have contact with your family? Yes, Savannah. I FaceTime my mom every night, and I talk to my brothers a lot too, and I fly home 4 times a year to visit, and sometimes more. So, yeah. Do you always have a caregiver with you when you go out? Yes. I have somebody with me 24 hours a day, actually. So whether I'm here in my little house where I live, see, should say hi. Wait, it's backwards. That's my staff today. Her name's Amanda. Hi, Amanda. And then when I go out too, they take me out. How did I meet Father in Autism? I met Father in Autism in person at Playlist Live last year. So I think he had mentioned he was going, and I've been going for about 4 years now. And it was kind of funny because I was like, I gotta meet Father in Autism, but I didn't want to be like weird or fangirly. So I was kind of like hanging out in the main lobby, just people watching and technically looking for them. And then I saw them, and I think I had been on his You Now before and stuff, so he actually kind of knew. Like, he knew, this picture needs to be better. He knew, of me, and I think they knew me a little bit through, comments and stuff. But, yeah, so it was so funny because I was, like, talking to them. And then Lauren Brazy was with them, and she was so used to, like, people fangirling on them and then not knowing who she was. So she just kind of stood to the side. And then I'm like, who's that? And she introduced herself, and we became fast friends over the weekend. We were sitting in a panel discussion where we were listening to a discussion, and they were sitting on this side, and I was sitting on this side of the aisle. And I saw it was Asa, Abby and Priscilla were there, but then I think Abby wanted to leave, so they got up, and then Lauren was there. And so I'm like, I want to talk to them so bad. I just want to hang out. So I wrote this note. It was like from high school, and it said, I would really love to hang out with you guys, with your crew. Can I roll with your crew? Circle yes or no. And I gave it to Lauren, and she's laughing, and she's like, yes. So it was so funny, and yeah, that's how I met them and became part of their crew. Just literally wrote them a note. Can I roll with your crew? And they circled yes. What are you going to do? Sometimes you got to write a note, right? When you're having trouble saying it with words, you can write it. It's the strategy I use actually a lot. So it's one of my tips. Susan Cottham, thank you so much. She said, you rock, Jen. Keep up the great work. Love from Adelaide, Australia. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate that, Susanna. Thank you very much. That's so kind of you. I think says thank you. Kay Dorn says she loved my trip to DC. That was really fun. Thank you guys. Yeah, actually, speaking of Ellen, I want to do a show and have her on it. Like, I want to interview her. Like, everybody else, everybody usually wants to be on the Ellen show, but I want to like have her on my YouTube channel. I don't even really. I just want to be able to interview her. I think it would be fun. That's how I feel like about the Ellen situation. Your Disney vlog made Aisha cry. Oh yeah, I saw when you said that. I was like, oh. It's like when the lady cries, it's like, well, you know, ladies cry a lot, but when guys cry, it's like extra, like, emotional. um, I wish I lived in Florida so I could roll with your group. I know. Maybe someday I'll be down where you are. We'll all be down that way. It'll be cool. Stephanie Bethany, hi. She's a fellow YouTuber. You guys, Stephanie's in the chat. She has an autism channel and she has autism herself. So that's a channel. If you want to learn more, find more channels run by people with autism, hers is a great channel and she's a real nice girl. Let's see. What was your favorite Disney ride? My favorite Disney ride was Pirates of the Caribbean because it was just so fun in there. And we were all singing that song like, Pirates Life for me, yo ho ho, and just being silly, and it was great. So that was my favorite ride. Peter Wolf, this is a good question. Does your placement use a reward-based format with you? If so, what makes that work now from previous placements? Peter Wolf, no, they don't. And that's why I'm doing so well. Because that dang reward system is horrible. Like, it just messes with me. Because what I'll do is I'll, like, be so worried about losing my reward that I'll purposely mess up just to get it over with. And that's always been me. I just don't do good when it's a reward deal. And then I also feel like, you know, I'm a person. I shouldn't have to earn, like, a soda or, like, a day to go out to the beach. Like, shouldn't I just be a person and be able to do that on my day off? Do I have to really, like, accomplish all this, like, oh, I didn't say a bad word all week and I listened and followed directions? Like, nobody lives like that. So I don't know why placements, that's what they do, and I don't know. In my opinion, it's yucky. What just happened? Okay, let's see. Next time you come to Mass, I'd love to meet you, introduce you. I'll have to try to do a meetup sometime when I come to Massachusetts. That would be cool. Let me get my OBS back up here. Life on Low Batteries. She sent me a super chat and she says, thank you so much, Life on Low Batteries, i.e. Candace. I know you. Is it hard to maintain a YouTube channel? Yes and no. Like, if you do a YouTube channel and you make videos that you really love to make, then it's not as hard. But if you like find success with for example, I had a video go viral when I did like a fidget toy review. And I used to try to do reviews because I figured I could get into the search terms and maybe people would find my channel. But I really didn't enjoy it. You know, it was more work. But since I do the like more videos about talking about things I really want to talk about and being creative, it's easier to do it that way. So if you're going to be a YouTube, like run a YouTube channel that you want to like build, do it with something you love. If not, it's really hard to keep up with it. And it's a long process to grow your channel. And it can be disheartening when your videos don't get much love and you put so much work into them. But it's also so awesome when you get like comments and people, a community like this. It's great. Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite, Jennifer Busby said. Emily Evert, she agrees with me. I love that you see that you deserve good things without having to earn them. Totally agree. Yeah, that's like one of my biggest gripes about facilities and placements. How they make you earn things. Like my other placement, my last placement I lived at, like you had to earn like contact. You had to earn like conversations. Like if you wanted to have a conversation that was about something you liked and wasn't about your work or your schoolwork, you had to earn that. Like you couldn't just talk to the staff and be like, hey, I saw this movie, it was great. No, you had to earn that. What? DSM05 said, thank you so much for the super chat. They said, thank you for your bravery, Jen. You are so amazing. Such a bright, shining star in this world. Love you. Hi from Union City, California. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. This is great. I appreciate all of your comments. I'm trying to see them. And I have this paper with all these questions, but I just want that you guys have such good questions in the comments that I wanted to see. I just wanted to get to them because you're actually here, with me. Peter Wolf said, I'm the same with rewards. I saw a different video where you didn't get to go on the camping trip. Why was that? That wasn't based on like a reward system. They just felt like it would be too much for me, which I disagreed, but even my like family was in on that decision. But didn't have anything to do with me being in trouble or that I didn't earn it. It was just they thought it would be too much for me or something. Sometimes I don't agree with things. Obviously in that video I expressed that. But yeah. Rock 2 Hall said, hi, I'm Heidi. I was officially diagnosed with autism in my mid to late 30s. I'm lonely still. I wish there was some place I can go where I'm not lonely. I have no skills or talents though. Well, Heidi, if you have interests, you don't have to have like a specific skill or talent, but if you have an interest, everybody usually has interest. It could be in some kind of TV shows or collecting things or sports or whatever you're interested in. There's usually groups out there you can get involved in, and it makes it easier to be friends and talk to people when you have a common thing that you all love. Like with me, it's music, and when I joined the worship team, it was really easy for me to get comfortable with them because we all love music, So that's my tip for you, and I hope things change for you for the better. Baby Cornwell says, what does your staff think of you doing YouTube? Amanda, what do you think about me doing YouTube?
I don't know how you do it.
She says she doesn't know how I do it. And they don't really mind. I don't put them in the vlog if they don't want to be in it. Like, if they're like, Jen, my hair's a mess or my makeup's like, I'm like, that's fine. So they're all cool with it. And if they're not cool with it, I won't put them in the vlog or ask them to, like, participate in anything. Let's see. Mary Tay said, what does your caregiver do to help you? I have autism. I need help knowing how I can be helped to be more independent. Also, do you work? First question, yes, I work, but I work like at my place, and then I do like jobs in town. Like I work for my church and stuff, but my placement actually like takes care of my, like, we have vocation here, so we get paid here for doing certain things, but I work off campus now because I'm doing so well. So I do jobs in the community, and I get paid from my facility. Kind of like weird, but yes, I have a job. And her other question was, how does my caregiver help me? Well, they help me a lot, like especially when I go out, because I get very overwhelmed when I'm out in the community, and they just help me with my everydays. Like I can do everything for myself, like as far as like getting dressed and all of that stuff, but they just help me with more things on my mind. I get stuck sometimes, or I get lonely, or I get frustrated. If I get upset, they're there to help me out so it doesn't go like too far, I guess. And stuff like that. So they're just like there for me. Colleen Mahoney, she gave me a super chat. Whoa! Colleen Mahoney, thank you. She says, you are great. Love to hear how far you have come. From a Massachusetts friend. Would love to send some Pat's gear down. Don't tell Priscilla. Keep following your dreams. You're an inspiration. Thank you so much, Colleen Mahoney. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, and thank you for all the love in the Pat's gear. Yeah, I'll be a Pat's fan for life. You better be. I better be, right? Hi, Priscilla Moss. You guys, Priscilla Moss is in the house from Fathering Autism. Let's say hi. Hi, Priscilla. Thanks so much for stopping by. Kate Doran said, give me a super chat. They didn't leave a comment, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Priscilla's here, guys. Fangirl out on Priscilla. And she knows that you want to send me Patriots gear. Rachel wrote and says, I'm so happy I found your channel. Thank you. I'm happy you found it too. The positive autism. This is a good question. Does it make you nervous playing live in church? At first it did, but now I'm totally comfortable and don't feel nervous. Unless I'm not as prepared as I should be, then I'm nervous. Sometimes I'll skip practicing and I shouldn't have, and then I'm nervous because I don't want to mess up, especially on those songs where, there's a lot of emotion and, that you can really feel the Holy Spirit and people are just worshiping and you don't want to hit a bad note and just ruin that moment. So I get nervous at those times. Okay. Any cool pranks coming up? Baby cornball. Well, if I had some, I can't tell you, right? But I still have some more pranks that I bought at Five Below that I haven't unleashed yet. Tara's my usual victim, so we'll have to see. Could you so please give me tips for Major Caleb? I don't really have ADHD, so I don't know if I could give you tips on that. So I'm probably not the best person to answer that question because I'm actually the opposite. I'm actually very focused, to the point where I focus too much and I'll forget to eat and stuff. I just ate my dinner right before I came on live stream because I forgot. And then I was like, I don't want to be hungry while I'm on the live stream because that would be miserable. Lindsay Davis said, thank you, being awesome. Thank you, Lindsay Davis. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. You're the whole reason I do this channel. I just love you guys, and you're so kind. Priscilla Moss, oh my goodness, she gave me a super chat from Priscilla Moss, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Priscilla. She said, love you and can't wait to hang out next week. Forget the Pats gear. Go Jaguars. Priscilla, I'm going to have to come up there and go to a Jaguars game with you someday. And I will root for the Jaguars with you. I won't even mention Tom Brady or the Patriots. It's a deal. All right? I will be head to toe Jaguars. I won't paint my face because I hate the feeling of it, but the rest of it will be there. Lynn McCarthy says, do you cook for yourself? No. I hate cooking and I'm bad at it. But also I don't have a kitchen. I just kind of have a microwave and a little toaster oven. The place where I live, they actually have a kitchen and a dining room. So they feed us all our meals. So I just get my meals from there. I don't have to cook. If I did have to cook, I'd probably eat mac and cheese cups every day, and that would be bad, and my mom would be very mad with me. Let's see. Okay, Julie Staff, I want to answer this question real quick. Hi, I'm getting ready for a school dance, and I'm really nervous. Do you have any advice from your dance you just went to? Yes. Just kind of it's different in every situation because I know school can be a lot more judgmental and kids can be cool than when you go to a dance like Night to Shine where everybody's there to have fun and no one's gonna make fun of you because you used to being the ones made fun of. So it's different, but don't be afraid to be yourself and let loose a little bit, and just try to let loose a little more than what you usually do, because you'll miss out on a lot of fun if you don't. So try to just relax and be like, you know what? Everyone's awkward and everyone's here, especially at a dance, everyone's nervous and awkward. So you're not the only one feeling that way. Okay. I have some questions here that I asked the other day, and I wanted to go into it. A lot of people ask me about my typical day, what I do during the day and stuff. So I wake up in the morning. Yes, surprise, I do wake up in the morning. And I always go right away and let lemonade out and feed lemonade, and then I make my coffee and breakfast. I do fix my own breakfast just because I like cereal, so I have that in my fridge, and I just have cereal here. And then I'll usually plan my day out. If I have a job to do, like in town, my staff will make sure we have a vehicle to go. And then we'll kind of talk about what the things I have to do that day, whether it be laundry, clean up my cabin or something. We'll kind of make a schedule for that particular day. And then we'll do those things. So every day for me looks different because some days I have like my acting class that I just started. At night I'll have rehearsal for church. So every day's different, but the things that stay the same are that I plan things out with my staff in the morning, and by the evening time, I always come home, I take my shower, put on my pajamas, and snuggle with lemonade, and I watch The Big Bang Theory and Mom, and until I go to bed, and then I watch YouTube on my phone, and I go to sleep to Nick at Night, Friends, and then ready for the next day. Stephanie Bethany said I literally just hate mac and cheese. It's funny. Tina Kill said you give great advice. Came here from following autism. Thank you so much for coming over. How you know like I'm saying She's Tia said, how can I deal with light and noise sensory issues? I'm studying and I have to leave early because the lights and noise. It's a tough one. Well, a lot of times I like to wear hoodies if I think it's gonna be like too bright, because I like let it be over my face and I can still see down what I'm looking at, but it blocks a lot of the light coming around the sides and the top. And for noise, I'll either listen to music or have just plain headphones that just block out the noise. They won't take it away, but they'll bring it down in decibels so it's tolerable. So that's my advice for that. Amanda and Tammy Surface said, how did you come up with naming Lemonade? I love that name for her. Me too. I named Lemonade. Her original name was Angel when I adopted her, which is a great name because she is an angel. But I was just feeling like I wanted to give her another name that was like, I don't know, a little more part of my personality too. And I had been watching a show years ago called Life in Pieces. Don't know if you've heard of it. And on that show, they had a mini horse named Lemonade. And I was dying laughing when they called the horse Lemonade. And so was my staff, Lori. So when I like put that name in my pocket. It's like, well, if I ever get a pet and I'm going to name it Lemonade. And I had Yerby. He was already named Yerby. So, he already had his name. So when Yerby passed away and I got Lemonade, I named her Angel, I named her Lemonade, and it's just stuck because she's such a lemonade. How did I get Lemonade? Lemonade, I've had most of the support dogs for a couple years, several years, and my first dog was named Boomer. He was a little black poodle, and he was very old when I got him, and he ended up passing away. It was very sad, terrible. It's terrible. And then I got Yerby, and I had him for several years, and then he kind of unexpectedly got sick really fast. And things went downhill, and I had to let him go, and that was really terrible too. Terrible. And so about a couple of weeks, I really didn't want to get another dog too soon because I felt like it was betraying Yerby, but I was really lonely, and I was thinking Yerby wouldn't. People were telling me too, Yerby wouldn't want you to be alone. There's just something, even though I have a staff here, there's something about a dog, because the dog is like consistent. They're always the same. They always greet you the same. They'll always be there. When I say Lemonade snuggles, she comes and snuggles. Like, it's different than when you have like a person. So I really missed that. And so I got Lemonade. I was looking online, and she was up for adoption from a rescue in Celebration, Florida. And it's kind of a funny story because I had been applying for dogs, and no one would call me back. I think they saw my address and saw that I lived in a facility and didn't want to call me back. So this with lemonade, I actually emailed them and just explained my situation, so maybe they would like take a second thought about it. And the lady called me like 30 minutes later, and she just really liked me on the phone. Her name is Debbie, and she's still my friend to this day. And she's like, well, a lot of people want this dog. She's a real gem, but I think you're the one for her. And she let me get lemonade. So that's the story of lemonade. Yeah, it's really hard to lose a pet. Brooke Dean, no, I don't have Snapchat. Yes, I have TikTok. I had a TikTok and they deleted my account, and I was so distraught that I didn't want to do TikTok again. But then somebody's like, oh, I'll just make another account. So I did. So I have TikTok, but I don't really put my heart into it right now because they deleted my account, and it was like all my hard work was gone. So I might get back into it someday, but I do technically have one. I think it's at Jen Masumba. Okay, I have another question from everybody here. Now, this came from Tangi Walker on Facebook. She said, now as an adult, do your parents still have much input into your life, or do you fully make your own decisions? And then she said, your parents have raised an artistic, funny, lovable daughter. Kudos to them and to you for overcoming so many challenges. Thank you, Tianji. Yes, my dad actually passed away in 2001. He passed away. He got sick. He got sick around Thanksgiving, and he passed away in January 2001. So so he's been passed away, but my mom is here, and she's big part of my life, and she's like my first fan that I ever had. Thank you, Mom, if you're watching. And I have my brothers are a big part of my life as well. They help me a lot with things. And do they have much input? Well, yeah, I do have a guardian that is my brother and my mom, but they really allow me to make a lot of my decisions, and they just keep me from like doing really dumb things if I do come up with a really dumb idea. Like if they're like, no, Jen, don't do that, or you can't buy a camera for $5,000. It's probably not the best use of your money. They help me make decisions about things. So that's what they always help me, and then I always value their input and take it into consideration, because I know they always want what's best for me. They're never like, they don't have any alternative motive but what's best for me. So I always listen to their advice. I don't always take it, but I listen to it. But in the end, they are able to make some decisions for me technically, but they really let me be a part of all the decisions. So it's a good arrangement. Your mom seems so sweet watching those vlogs. They must be so proud of you. Colleen, yes, she's proud of me. Yep, she's very proud of me. I'm proud of her. I love my mom. Yeah, Priscilla, you're awesome at TikToks. You're going to have to get me motivated and show me some of those. How you do it? Am I doing it, Priscilla? I don't know if she's still here, but I'm trying to do my TikToks. There's my TikToks. Okay, I knew I had something. Oh yes, Lillian Rubio on Facebook said, hi, I love your page. You have a way of brightening people's day. Do you have any exciting plans coming up? Any future trips? Oh, I like this question. Well, remember in the end of my video, taking a risk, or what was it called? The one where I went to the film festival. I can't remember my own title 2 days later. Go figure. I at the end I was like, I got big news, and you guys are like, I can't wait to find out the big news. Well, I'm going to tell you the big news. Disclaimer, it might be bigger news to me than to you. It is bigger news to me than to you, but so it is big to me. So that's why I said it was big news. And that is that coming on the end of March, I made it into the Sunscreen Film Festival, which is a really big film festival here in Florida. One of the biggest. And I made it into it with my documentary called The Next Shift, which I made with an organization called autism shifts that helps people with autism get jobs, and not just jobs, but like careers, like things they love to do and enjoy doing. So I did a documentary about them, and it actually got selected to be screened at that film festival. So I'm going. It's like a 3 or 4 day festival. They have parties and workshops, and I get VIP badges and stuff. And I'm really excited. And I'm gonna document my whole experience. And I also bought another dress because I need dresses for parties now. It's what I do. Thank you guys so much for the congratulations. Yeah, so like I found out that I didn't get any awards after that film slam, and I was sad. And then right away I get this email saying, congratulations, you've made it into the Sunscreen Film Festival, which is huge. Just being selected for that is a big deal. So I'm really, 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 really happy. Thank you guys. I'll keep you in the know about it. Yes, I will. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And then another exciting thing I have coming up is Playlist Live next week. It comes around once a year, and I always go. And it's gonna be really exciting. I'm gonna be hanging out with some people that maybe you know. I don't know if they want everybody to know if they're saving it for a surprise. So, but I'm going to be there, and it's going to be really fun. Priscilla says, congratulations, girl. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, guys. Terry Johnson says, congratulations, Jen. That is wonderful news. Thank you. This is great. Thank you, guys, for all your congrats and good lucks. Colton Mitchell says, I'm sorry, not Colton Mitchell. Somebody just asked me about my shirt. Where are you? Okay, somebody asked me about my shirt, but I can't find it. Yes. Guess where I got this shirt, you guys? Walmart. I know Walmart has a lot of not cool stuff, but I love this shirt, and I had to have it. So yeah, I got it at Walmart. They're selling them now, so maybe if they were going fast because all they had was like smalls left, and then like a really big shirt. So I was like, well, I get the really big shirt because I usually do get the really big shirt. So that's what I got. Megan Petty, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. She said, hi, I just recently started watching your channel, and I love it. Keep rocking it, girl. Much love from Ohio. Thank you, Megan Petty. I appreciate that so much. I will keep going. Keep going. Oh, Priscilla said, wait, Priscilla, you said I could say it? I think I saw that you said I could say it, but now I can't find it. Should I trust my memory, guys, or should I wait for her to answer me again? Oh, she said, yeah, you can say it. Yes. So my next awesome thing I'm doing is Playlist Live, and I'm going to be there with Father in Autism, Lauren Brazy, and Caitlin and Kadell. And not just Father in Autism, and also that includes, I think, Summer, and I don't know who else in the squad is coming, but it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, we're all gonna be there together again in the vlog squad in the house, Autism vlog squad in the house. And I got my shirt. It came today. Priscilla, tell Asa I got my shirts. I'm ready. Thank you guys. Micah likes Walmart. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, Becca's coming too, Priscilla says, to Playlist Live. This is going to be awesome time. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's see. I know I had something here. Okay, this is a good question. I like this question. I like all the questions. I know I say that, so I don't want you to think that I didn't like the other question. I'm always worrying. Okay. Rachel Nichols said, I'm new here, so I'm sorry if these are repeats. Number 1, she said, how do you calm yourself down if you get overstimulated? Oh, how I calm myself down? This is what I do. I will close my eyes just to make everything kind of go away. Because when you close your eyes, everything goes away. And I'll cover my ears and just take a break right where I am. And then if I can't do that, like if it's a situation where I have to keep my eyes open, I'll usually like hold on to the person I'm with. So like when we went to Disney and we were walking through all those people, I literally held on to Lindy. Like I had my hand on her shirt or on her backpack or on her shoulder. And what I do is I like keep my hand on somebody so that I know where I am and I don't fall or get lost. And then I look down at my feet and I just focus on my feet. That makes everything kind of be filtered away and helps me focus because I focus on one thing, which is my feet. And then I just keep walking with that person, and it's so helpful. It's like a big tip and trick I could give to you guys. If you have somebody with you, to just look at your feet and hold on to them. And it just makes everything filter out. So that's my big tip on that. What are the hardest things for you to overcome as someone with autism? Definitely I think my OCD and my tics. Definitely I think it's normal for everybody to be worried about someone, their friends or people like them, but I always feel awkward. I always feel super awkward, and I think people know sometimes I do little things or whatever, and they might like be like thinking, oh, she's there's no point to hang out with her. She's not gonna understand, or she's not smart, or she's not this, and that worries me out. That's kind of hard. What are you best at? Your strengths. I'm best at music, and I think like logic, like putting things together, putting two and two together is what some of my best skills. Um, have you ever done ABA therapy? What are your thoughts on ABA? Do you think it is helpful? I see there's a lot of comments, guys, so I'm going to roll back to them, I promise. But I think this is an important question because this is where a lot of people get into arguments. So I think this is an important question. Yes, I've been through ABA at my last placement. It was a form of ABA that was very outdated and very abusive. So in that respect, my thoughts on ABA through my experience, it was terrible. It was awful. It was torture, and it really harmed me. I still have nightmares. But do I think it's helpful? I have learned by watching channels like Fathering Autism and Lauren Brazier and the We Family that ABA is not necessarily like the ABA I went through. And the ABA maybe they do may be helpful. And I think it's important to keep an open mind about things because everybody's experience is different. And so, certain things, just because something things aren't necessarily all bad or all good, you know? So if it's helpful for somebody and it's so different from what I went through, then that is good for them that it's helping them. So that's my thoughts on that. I hated what I went through, but I have an open mind for other people that's helping and they're not being harmed by it. So that's my thoughts on that. I'm going to go back into this a little bit because you guys had so many things to say and questions. I love when you tried the pickle slush. Colleen, thank you. Let's see. Have I tried Bean Boozled jelly beans? You should do a review on them. Yes, I tried them. I think I did it on Instagram. And no, I will not be doing a review because I get totally grossed out by things like that. And not only am I grossed out in the moment, but I'm grossed out for like a year to come. Like I'll keep reliving it in my head and gagging. And then I won't be able to eat like a whole group of foods because it reminds me of that one Bean Boozle. So I'm sorry. I'm going to have to call it right there. There will be no Bean Boozle challenges or reviews. Sorry, guys. What was your favorite thing at Disney? Was it the big turkey leg, Aaron Stokes? My favorite thing at Disney, I mean, I could be corny and be like, well, it was my friends and love because that was like my favorite thing. But besides the intangible, my favorite tangible thing at Disney, I know, it was the impromptu dance hoedown they had outside the Big Bear Jamboree. Hands down. We went into the Big Bear Jamboree, and when we came out, we were standing there trying to figure out what we were going to do next. And this guy comes skipping out, and he starts dancing like a line dance. And then all these people would just come in and start dancing with him one at a time. It was so cool. And then they danced with us. It was so fun. Hands down, that was my favorite actual tangible thing at Disney. The positive autism says, do you have to take any medication for sleep? Micah can't go to sleep without melatonin. Yeah, I don't take specific medication to sleep, but the medication that I take at night, like, helps me sleep. And if I don't take it, I'll be up, like, sometimes all night or till, like, 3 in the morning, and then I'll barely sleep. I'll just flip around in the bed all night and then wake up all sweaty, feeling like I ran a marathon. So yeah, I would say yes, I do have to take medicine to sleep. I do have a certain medication I can ask for too if I'm having trouble sleeping, but I usually don't have to ask for it. But yeah. Let's see. Thank you, Cherish. Chayish Ellison said, Jen, be your unique self because there is no one else that can be you. You are, God created you to be the person that you are supposed to be. I love your smile. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see, we got so much here. I always wonder, guys, you're talking about being boozles. I'm gonna take a drink. Actually, I have some left here. I'm gonna open another drink because that's what I do. I like these LaCroix. It's water. It's not soda. It's just plain water, but it has like a little flavor, but no sweet in it. It's kind of weird, but I've been drinking it since I was a little kid. Going up north, they have a Poland Spring one that's excellent. It's my favorite. So I kind of grew up on it, so I'm used to it. Okay, where are we? Why I can't ever drink without spilling it on my shirt? Let me know in the comments if every time you take a drink, at least one time you spill on your shirt. Because all my shirts have drops down them stains. I'm glad I usually drink water. Oh, this is a good question. Mr. Grisha, did that little lizard egg ever hatch? No. And then we looked it up, and it said a lot of times lizards will lay like dummy eggs that are actually meant to be food for the actual eggs. Look at Lemonade. Look, she's living her best life right now, guys. And so we ended up getting it, and then we cracked it, and sure enough, it was just a little tiny egg, like egg yolk inside. I wanted to fry it up with a little tiny spatula, but Lindsay said no. It would have been fun because Lindsay likes miniature things. She likes miniature forks and spoons, miniature ketchup bottles, anything miniature. So she didn't want to make a miniature fried egg. Lindsay, you missed out. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Ellison said, you're not alone in the spill drink club on your shirt. I can't walk and chew gum. I was the one in your Disney video who commented about being your BFF for life. Oh, that's awesome. Susanna Tim says, all my shirts have some sort of food stains after eating, especially at the movies. Emma Joyner says, will you be doing these lives regularly? They're fun. They really are fun. Yeah, I'm going to do them regularly because I enjoy them. And they kind of live streams. I think if Priscilla's still here, she can probably vouch for this. They take a lot out of you. It's like you don't realize it till it's over and you're like, whew, I just talked for an entire hour, you know? But at the same time, they're really fun. Like, I'm having fun right now. But you have to kind of pace yourself. So, yeah, I will do them probably like maybe 2 a month. What do you guys think? Maybe 2 a month would be a good amount of time with the occasional surprise stream. But maybe I'll schedule post about an actual stream twice a month, like an official one. I think that's a good rate. What do you guys think? Lindsay said, LOL, I said no because I knew you would try to make me eat it and I wasn't going to eat that. Yeah, I would have tried to have lemonade. Lindsay, eat the lizard egg, the fried lizard egg. I just wanted to see, okay, how many of you guys have seen Shrek, the first Shrek? Let me know. I'm going to wait because I know I'm ahead of the chat a little bit. If you've seen the original Shrek, let me know. And then I'm going to make the rest of my point. Okay, everybody's saying, I think people are hearing it now. Okay, you guys have seen Shrek? Okay, do you remember the part? It cracks me up every time, even though it's like a sad animal story. But when what's her name? What's the girl's name in Shrek? Fiona. When Fiona's singing, like when they're camping out, and she sings really high, and then the bird is singing with her, and then she keeps going higher, and the bird's going higher, and then the bird just like poof explodes, and there's nothing but two legs on the. I don't know why that's funny, because I love animals so much, but I guess because it's a cartoon, it's funny. But if you notice, after that happens, the scene then jumps to them cooking eggs, little eggs, in a pan. That's pretty messed up. But that's what that egg reminded me of. I just wanted to make a tiny little fried egg, like in Shrek. So call me terrible, but that was what was on my mind, Lindsay. I don't think I ever told you my complete thoughts about the egg. They're putting the lyrics from Somebody Once Told Me the World Was Gonna Roll Me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I love that song. It's a good song. I like to play that on the piano. Jenny Gray, you've seen that part, right? I think it goes past some people. They don't connect the eggs with the whole bird thing. But yeah, it's pretty messed up, but it's pretty funny. Lee D said, I would love to see a video on all past placements and tips for families seeking them. Just curious. Oof, my tip would be stay away. That would be my tip. Well, I just think like most places are just, my experience has been bad. It might be getting better now because people are paying attention to what actually happens, but I don't know. I had some really bad experiences in placements, so yeah. Yeah, somebody said about, does your facility allow you to receive items from... Yeah, guys, I have a P.O. box. It's in the descriptions of my videos. Because my facility actually has their own P.O. box. So that's where all our mail goes to anyways, to the P.O. box. So I think I put it in my, in my descriptions. It's always in my... Yeah, Sarah Mason's seen it. The Positive Autism says, Micah wants to know if you would play a Jesus song. Let's see if I have any memorized. I'm gonna play a song at the end. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but I will play a song at the end. Yeah, maybe I'll play one of my songs from church or something. We'll do a song for sure. Okay, look, I feel like this is more of a comment than a question. But I just couldn't let it go because it's pretty funny. Lorianne Wilson, who I know in real life, says she wants to know why oranges are called oranges, but bananas are not called yellows. It really bothers her. Lori, really? It's a good question. If anybody knows the answer, let me know in the comments. I want to find the most creative. Whoever says the most creative answer, I don't know. I'll have to do something. I don't know. I'll figure out something. I don't know. But that's crazy. That's so funny. Jenny Gray said, I love you and your vlogs. I volunteer at my church with kids with disabilities. I watch you and following autism helps me relate to them more and help them more. That's awesome, Jenny Gray. I'm so glad it helps. Jessica Powell said, it is a good question. Lee Mahoney says, very deep. Megan Petty says, do you like playing any sports? As a matter of fact, I love baseball. I love to play baseball. I love to play catch. And I also love to play basketball. I actually play sometimes with the guys. The basketball court for my facility is right outside where I live. And I'm actually good at shooting, like, free throws. Like, if I get the ball, I'm real good at shooting, like, free throws. So I really like playing basketball. And a lot of times they'll pick me ahead of, like, other guys. Because I just have a way of getting the ball in the net. So, yes, I like basketball because I like shooting baskets. Jerry Algood said, I'm going to start calling them yellows from now on. I'm going to be like, hand me a yellow. Can you peel this yellow for me? Me too, Jerry. That's a good idea. Let's hope they don't, like, say that I need medication or something. I'm trying to catch up. I think I shouldn't have said, I think that someone just ran out of names for the fruit, so he should decide to name oranges orange. Maybe orange is not a color. I know, maybe oranges were named orange first, and then they named the color after the fruit. I don't know. I thought that was deeper than it was. Jenny Gray said, do you still go fishing? Yes, but I haven't been in a while because I've just been doing other stuff and it's been kind of cold. But I think I'm going to go in the next couple months because I'm going to start going back to the beach. My friend Amanda, not this one, but my friend from church, we like to go fishing into the beach. So with her family and everyone from church, so I'm sure I'll be going back fishing. My favorite is to fish at the beach because I can catch, you never know what you're going to get in the ocean. Like, you never know what you're going to catch. It could be a snook or a shark or a flounder or a redfish, just like so many different kind of fish. So that's what I love. Lynn McCarthy says, have you ever been in the Special Olympics? No, I haven't, actually. Megan Page said, that's great. I love playing and coaching softball. Yeah, I used to play softball when I was growing up. I loved it. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're all going to be looking at fruits wondering why they're named what they are, says Colleen. Emma Joyner says, is your chalet, I like what she called the chalet, a standalone or do you have a neighbor? Do your neighbors enjoy? I don't have neighbors. It's a standalone. So it's just me, myself, and Lemonade. And my staff. Look at it. She's there. Rebecca Heck says, what's your favorite Christian song? What's your favorite song that's not necessarily a Christian song? Rebecca, my favorite Christian song at the moment is this is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battle. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Oh, it just gets me every time we play that at a Worship Wednesday. And my favorite, like, non-Christian or secular song? Oh, it's hard. That's really hard. I really like Blue October, the band Blue October. So pretty much anything by them. And I like that song by Lucas Graham. When you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love, you know that song? I really like that song. So I'll name those. Stephanie Bethany says, we love that song at our church. Yeah, that song, it moves me, man. I just go crazy. I'm stomping my feet and I'm just so happy when we play that song. Pammy says, you have a worker or assistant with you 24 hours. Yes, I do. I see something up here. Just me, like the super shows that I do. That was so fun to watch. Yes, I'm gonna have to do another one. Those take a lot more to put together and produce, so I don't really do them all the time anymore. But I am gonna still do them. It's gonna be like a series that I do. So I just have to get some more special guests, which I'm getting out and meeting so many people, so it shouldn't be too hard. Paula Lindbergh says, thanks so much for sharing your positive message about trying hard things even though it can be challenging. Your videos help me think positively about myself. Would you mind saying your staff's role? I already kind of said it, but like they just help me with my everyday stuff. It's kind of like when I run into frustrations or when I get upset or when I just need help with things, like they're there. So they just kind of help me stay like on a straight and narrow kind of thing. Macy said, have you ever had to manage physical health issues and how did your autism impact this? Do you have staff overnight awake? Yes, I do have staff overnight awake. Have you? Yes, I've had not a lot of physical health issues, but like I had my gallbladder out, and while I was waiting to get it out, I had to manage a lot of like I had to eat very carefully and make sure that every day the kitchen I had to get like a special diet like um like low fat and stuff. So yeah, I have had I think it's been hard. Like I have a lot of dental problems and stuff like that. But I really don't have a lot of physical health issues, thank goodness, that I have to deal with. You could do a panel of a special guest. I do want to do like special guests on my thing on my show. Are you going to make videos with Autism Vlog Squad? Heck yeah, we're gonna make videos. Pammy has to leave for work. Thank you, Pammy, for being here. My favorite song at church is Reckless Love. Yeah, that's a crowd pleaser. Do you have any family in Florida? I do have an aunt, but I don't get to see her really. But she lives like about 3 hours on the other side of Florida. Okay. I'm gonna take a breather. I wish Alice Chandler says, I wish I could nap as hard as Lemonade is nap, right? She makes the sleep look so good. Wait, I don't know which way to go because this is reversed. Look at, she's twitching and everything. Lemonade. I don't want to disturb her. She looks so happy. Lemonade is so funny. Have you considered recording music to sell on iTunes? Yeah, I have some piano songs on iTunes, but you have to do like either original songs or you'll have to get, if you want to do cover songs, you have to get permissions and copyright license and stuff, and it's really expensive to do that. So I haven't really thought about putting like my covers on iTunes, but I have done some original stuff. But I do put my covers like on my YouTube channel because YouTube allows you to like, they deal with the copyright and they allow you to share revenue, so that's not an issue. Lemonade needs some belly rubs. She really does. She loves belly rubs. When I try to put her harness on her and I lift her leg up, she just falls on her back and tries to get belly rubs. I'm like, this is so hard every day. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna probably wind down soon because I'm starting to get tired. But I like enjoyed this so much. I think I had let's see, yeah, I think we got to most of the pressing questions that everyone had. I think we talked about a lot of things, and that was great. Shell Tien says, when did you start playing instruments? How did you learn? I started piano when I was like 3, and my dad bought us a piano, and I just kind of took to music. And then I started the guitar like maybe 8 years ago. I started with the ukulele because it was easier, and then I went to the guitar, and I just teach myself. It's just something I love to do. And if you want something bad enough and you can work at it, you can teach yourself a lot of things, especially with YouTube. Okay, guys, everyone's ready to sign off. This is great. Thank you so much. This was so fun. I love you guys. This was great. Thank you so much. I'll have a new video up tomorrow morning at 9, so you can look for that. And I told you my big news, so I did because sometimes I forget. I make promises and I forget. Also, my acting class was awesome yesterday night, so I'll keep you guys updated on that, but it was so fun. Everyone saying thank you for doing the stream. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll do another stream. Today is the 21st, so I'll do another stream in the beginning of March. We'll try to do it twice a month. I think that's a good a good pace of live streams. And then, in between, I'll do some, I always do behind the scenes and little impromptu live streams. But these, like, official ones where we can sit and really talk, I'll do twice a month. It'll be fun. You guys are so welcome for everything. The Positive Autism says, what are you drinking? Ginger ale? No, it's LaCroix. It's not even soda. It's water, like sparkling water. And just has a little lime flavor to it. So I drink it all the time. It was so fun. How about one with you playing the piano? This was great, guys. What do you mean? How about one with you playing the piano? Lynn McCarthy, you mean in a video? Or what? Oh, like a live stream with me playing the piano. Well, yeah, we could do that. YouTube would probably hit me with copyrights, though. So, I don't know. Alright. Night, guys. Hearts. I love you guys. Ooh, I'm tired. Okay. This has been awesome. Thank you so much. Micah says play piano. I can't do piano now because I'm on my, I'm on my computer, like my desktop, so I can't really move the camera because my piano's over there. Over there. But yeah, I'll do a song next time. I don't know what I would do. What's a good song? I just swallowed wrong. Okay, love you guys. Oh, I swallowed wrong. What a way to leave an impression. Good night, guys. I'll talk to you soon. And new video goes up tomorrow morning. Don't forget. And I think it's something a lot of us can relate to. So I hope you enjoy it very much. I was happy to make it, and I hope that you find it helpful. Okay, guys. Love. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm okay, guys. I'm not choking anymore. I'll make sure you know I'm fine before I sign off. See? I'm fine. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Bye.